Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. Here I am your maths teacher from IYS schools. Today we are going to start our fourth lesson from chapter number 1 sets, which starts from page number 12 to page number 14. Now here are the objectives of today's lesson. First objective is intersection of two sets. The second one is Venn diagram for overlapping sets. Okay, students, here I explain you to Venn diagram. The topic for the Venn diagram is not involved in your chapter, but it is included in your syllabus book. So we discuss here the Venn diagram for only overlapping sets. Now we start our lesson. In our previous lecture, we discussed about the union of two sets. Today we are discussing intersection of two sets. It is also an operation of sets. Okay, here is the definition or the explanation for the intersection of two sets. Intersection of two sets, set A and set B, is a set whose elements are common elements of A and B. I repeat it, students, please listen me carefully. Intersection of two sets A and B is a set whose elements are the common elements of A and B. It is denoted by A intersection B. As you see, students, this is a symbol for intersection and is read as A intersection B. This symbol is used for intersection. Now, how we find the intersection between two sets? Okay, here we have the first case, the intersection of two sets. Now, as previously we discussed about what kind of set there. Okay, there are disjoint sets. If we have two disjoint sets, then how we find the intersection between two sets? Here I repeat again, what are the disjoint sets? Students, listen me carefully, please. Two sets are called disjoint sets if they have no common member. So, as you can see, students, here, these two sets are disjoint sets. If we have a set A is equals to 1, 3, 5 and 7, and we have a set B is equals to 2, 4 and 6. As you see, students, these two sets are disjoint sets because no element common in both sets. So how we find the intersection between them? Okay, since set A and set B have no common member, therefore their intersection will be a null set, because through the definition of intersection, intersection of two sets is a set in which all the members which are common in both sets we write there. So as you can see, there is no common element in both sets. So the answer of intersection is a null set. Null set means there is no element inside the braces. We only write the braces, not putting here any zero and any other thing. So this set is a null set. Now we move towards the another case. Here we have find the intersection of two overlapping sets. Okay, in our previous lecture, we discussed about the overlapping set. Here, I repeat it again, students. What are the overlapping sets? Overlapping sets, when two sets are called overlapping sets, if they have at least one common member and neither of the two is a subset of the other. As you see, student, at least one member is mean, here we have two members which are same in both sets, so they are overlapping sets. And here we find the intersection between two overlapping sets. So here, since as you can see, students, 2 and 3 are belonging to both sets, and here we have 1, 5 and 7 is different from the other set, and inside B, 4 and 6 is different from the A set. So how we find the intersection between set? Then we write A intersection B, and we write here set A, which is 1, 2, 3, 5 and 7. Here we put an intersection sign and we write set B, which is 2, 3, 4 and 6. Now here from the definition of intersection, we know that we write the common element of both sets. So as you can see students, 2 and 3 are common element in both sets. So A intersection B is equals to 2 and 3. These are the common element in both sets, but we don't write twice in a time, we write only once. So here is the intersection between two overlapping sets. Now here we students, the third case is intersection of superset and subset. As previously we know about the superset and subset. Now here I repeat students what are the superset and subset. Okay students, for two sets A and B, if every element of A is also an element of B, then A is a subset of B. Or you can say that students, if every element of set B is also an element of set A, and A contain at least one element which is not an element of B, then B is called a proper subset or simple subset. Now here students, you can see A is a super subset and B is a subset. So here we find the intersection between superset and the subset. Now here we write superset, which is A including the elements are A, B and C, and we keep taking the intersection between them, so we put here an intersection sign. Then we write set B, which is AB. Okay, as you can see students, set B is a subset of A. So here we find the intersection between them. From the definition of intersection, we know that we're taking the common element from both sets. So here we write the common element which are A and B. So A intersection B is equals to A comma B. So this is the intersection between subset and superset. Now we move towards the Venn diagram. Okay students, this topic is not included in your book, but it is included in your syllabus or in your examination. So please be attentive. Okay, Venn diagrams for two sets. Firstly students, what are the Venn diagrams? Venn diagram is a pictorial representation of a set. So here you can see there are two circles which are overlapping each other. These are two circles which are overlapping to each other. Now students, the first circle is used for set A, second circle is used for set B. Here only this section contains those numbers which are in set A but not in set B. Okay, I repeat it again students, please listen me carefully. Only this section of A is contain those numbers which are in set A but not in set B. Now the central part of these circles which are overlapping to each other, this section contains those numbers which are in both sets. I repeat it students, please listen me carefully. The central part of both circles which are overlapping, this section contains those numbers which are in both sets. Now the last part of this section is from set B. This section contains those numbers which are in set B but not in set A. Because this circle is related to B, so this section contains those numbers which are in set B but not in set A. Here are some description about the union of two sets, how we find the union of two sets and how we represent by a Venn diagram. Okay, if we find the union of two sets, is a set of all members either or both sets. Okay, it is written as A union B and read as A union B. And the Venn diagram representation is here. Here we draw two circles which are overlapping to each other. And the first circle is for set A, the second circle is for set B. And the part which is overlapping to both is the central part which having the element in both sets. Now students, here's the intersection of two sets. Intersection of two sets is a set of all members common to both sets. I repeat it, students. Intersection of two sets, the set of all common members to both sets. It is written as A intersection B. This symbol is used for intersection and it is read as A intersection B. Now here is the Venn diagram representation. Firstly, we draw two circles for both sets. First circle is for set A, second circle is for set B. Okay, here we only shade or only color the central part which is overlapping to both circles. So this shading part or this colored part represent the intersection between both sets. As you already know that which members are common in both sets is the intersection between two sets. So those numbers are written in this section and we shade this section or we colored this section. So this section, only this section is represent the intersection of two sets. But the whole diagram is for two overlapping sets. Okay, now students, here we have some examples to explain you in detail how we find out the union and how we draw the Venn diagram for the union of two sets. Okay students, here as you see, we have question number 1. Okay, this question is not from your book. This is an example, only for your understanding. Okay, if we have a set A is equals to 1, 3, 5 and 7. And we have a set B is equals to 5, 6 and 8. Then find, we have a first part here, A union B. Okay students, here we already discussed about to find the union in our previous lecture. So we already practiced about the union, how to find the union. Here is the example. Yes. We have to start a solution. Firstly, we write A union B. Then we write here A set, which is 1, 3, 5, 7. Then we place a union sign. We write the second set, which is 5, 6 and 8. Now from the definition of union, we place all the elements in a single set. Which elements are repeated in both sets, we write once in a time. And we write all the remaining elements in a single set. So as you can see that students, please be attentive and listen carefully. These sets are overlapping sets. Why they are overlapping sets? Because some elements are common in both sets and some elements are different from each other. So such kind of set is a overlapping set. Because in our lecture, today's lecture, we are only discussing about the Venn diagram of overlapping sets. And this topic is included in your examination. So we only draw the Venn diagram for the overlapping set and we only choose those sets which are overlapping to each other. So this is a set which are overlapping and here we find the union between them. Then we draw a Venn diagram. How we draw a Venn diagram? First we draw a circle for set A. Then we draw another circle for set B. Here they are overlapping to each other. As you can see that students, 5 is common in both groups because they are overlapping. So at least one member is common in both sets. So here we have 5 is common in both sets. So firstly, we write the common member in the central part of this Venn diagram. Here we write 5 in the center of this diagram, which is overlap here. Okay, now the remaining elements or the remaining numbers of set A write in the set A in this section only. Here, as you can see, student, we already write the 5 in the central part of this diagram. The remaining numbers are 1, 3 and 7. So we write here the remaining numbers which are 1, 3 and 7. Now the next thing is we write the remaining numbers or the remaining elements of set B. Okay, here 5 is common and we already write here in the central part of this Venn diagram, and the remaining numbers are 6 and 8. So we write 6 and 8 in this section of the Venn diagram. Now students, the most important thing is that you have to shade the complete circle or the complete Venn diagram, because this shading shows A union B. It means that all the elements are included in the set. This is your final answer. You know that all the numbers are included in your set, so we shade the complete diagram or the complete circles. Okay, students, we have to move another example. Okay, this is also an example for overlapping set, the same example. Okay, same sets are here. If we have a set is equals to 1, 3, 5 and 7, and we have a set B is equals to 5, 6 and 8. Now here we find A intersection B. As in our today's lecture, we discuss about the intersection. So here we find intersection and also draw the Venn diagram. So here we start the solution. Firstly, we write A intersection B, and we write the set A, which is 1, 3, 5 and 7. Now we place their intersection sign. We write there a set B, which is 5, 6 and 8. Now students, I make a circle over there because you recognize that they are common in both sets. And from the definition of intersection, when we take the intersection of both sets, we write the common element of both sets. So here we can see, students, the 5 is common in both groups. Here we write 5, which is the intersection between A and B. Okay, how we draw the Venn diagram? We draw the Venn diagram in a similar way. We draw a circle for set A, another circle for set B. Firstly, we write the central element or the overlapping element or the same common element in both sets, which is 5. Now students, the first part of set A, here we write the remaining element of set A, which are 1, 3, 7. Now the second part of set B, here we write the remaining elements of set B, which are 6 and 8. Okay, students, here you already see that the diagram is similar as we draw before, but the thing which is noted here is shading part. Okay, this shading part shows the intersection between two sets. Because your answer is only 5, so where these sets are overlapping to each other, only shade this part. We draw the complete diagram, but when we show the intersection between A and B, we only shade the central part. I hope that students you will understand. Okay. Now here's the second question. Okay. This question is also not related to your book, but this is an example. for your understanding. Okay, if we have P is equals to A, B, C, and D, and we have a set Q is equals to A, B, X, Y, and Z. Then we find P union Q and also draw the Venn diagram. Okay, here we start the solution. As you can see, students, they are also overlapping sets. Here we start the solution. Firstly, we write P union Q. Then we write first P set, which is A, B, C, and D. Here we put a union sign. Then we write here the set Q, which is A, B, X, Y, and Z. Now from the definition of union, we place all the elements in a single set. So here we write P union Q is equals to P union Q is equals to A, B, C, and D, X, Y, and Z. Okay, which number are similar in both sets? We only listed them once in a set. Don't write twice. Only write one time in a set. So as you can see, students, A is present in both sets, but we write only one time. And again here, B is present in both sets, but we write only one time in our set. And the remaining element of set P, we write here, which are C and D. And the remaining element of set Q, which are X, Y, and Z. So we write here. Okay, students, here the arrangement of the alphabets or the arrangement of the members doesn't matter. You can write in any way, but those elements which are repeated in both sets only write once in a time. Okay, again the Venn diagram for the overlapping set is drawn similar as I told you before. Okay, the first circle is for set P, in which A, B, C, D are involved. The second circle is for set Q, which having A, B, X, Y, and Z. So first we write the central elements which are common in both sets. Okay, those elements are A and B. So in the central part of this diagram, we write A and B. Okay, from the remaining part of set P, we write the remaining element from set P, which are C and D. Now here we write the remaining element of set Q, which are X, Y, and Z. As you see that, students, we shade the complete diagram because this complete shading or this complete diagram shows the P union Q. Have you ever seen that, students? The P union Q including all the elements in both sets. So here are all the elements included in both sets. So we shade the complete diagram or the both circles, including the overlapping part. Now this diagram shows the union between P and Q. Now the same question, but it is solved for the intersection. Okay, if we have a set P is equals to A, B, C, and D, it is a previous question, students, as you see, and set Q is equals to A, B, X, Y, and Z. Then we find, it is the second part of our question, then we find P intersection Q and also draw the Venn diagram. Now student, here we start our solution and we write here P intersection Q. Firstly, we write here our P set, which is A, B, C, and D. Now here we put the intersection sign. Then we write a second set, which are A, B, X, Y, and Z. Now from the definition of intersection, we know that the common element in both sets are right within the single set. Now here you can see, students, P intersection Q is equals to A, comma, B. These two members or these two elements are common in both sets. Now here we draw Venn diagram for this. Okay, students, the one thing which is remember you, the Venn diagram for the overlapping sets is drawn in a same manner, but the shading shows the intersection or the union between them. Okay, the first circle again shows the P set. The second circle shows the Q set. Now, firstly, we put the common element, the same element in both groups, which are A and B. So, in the central part of this diagram, firstly we write A, comma P. And the remaining element in set Q, set P are C and D. And the remaining element of set Q are X, Y, and Z. Here, students, we shade only the central part of this diagram because it shows P intersection Q. Okay, students, again, I repeat this diagram. Please listen me carefully. The diagram must be drawn in the similar manner for the overlapping sets. But the shaded part shows the intersection or the union between them. So this shading is very important for show the union or intersection between them. Here we have discussed intersection between two sets. So we only shade the central part which is overlapping here. So at the end, we draw a small box and there we have shading here, and right here shows P intersection Q. Now students, we move another example. Okay, this example a little bit change from your book. Okay, here we have, if we have a set E is equals to set of even number less than 12. Students, in our first lesson, we are discussing about the types of sets. Representation of sets. There are two representation, means the tabular form and the descriptive form. Here the set is given in a descriptive form. So students, as you see, if the set is given in descriptive form, how we write this set? Okay, there is a set E is equals to set of even number less than 12. And we have a set P is equals to set of prime numbers less than 14. Then we find E union P. Also draw the Venn diagram. Now student, firstly we convert this descriptive form into tabular form. Okay students, here we write this set in a tabular form. As you can see, the even number less than 12 are 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. And here we have the prime numbers which are less than 14. So we write here 2, 5, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11 and 13. So we take the union between them. These two sets are also overlapping sets because there are 2 is the common element in both sets, and all the elements are different from each other. So we take the union. As you know that how we will take the union, first we side we write here the set E, then we place a union sign, then we write set P, then we take the union of both sets. So we write all the elements in a single set, but which element which is repeated in both sets we write only one time. And the diagram is drawn in a similar way how we draw the diagram for the overlapping sets. These two sets are overlapping sets, so we diagram for the overlapping sets and shade all the parts because this shading shows the union of both sets. Now students, we move towards the same example, but here we find the intersection between them. Okay, you already know how we write this set in a tabular form. Similar sets are given here, set of prime numbers and the set of even number. Here we find the intersection between them, and from the definition of intersection, as we know that the intersection is the common element between both sets. As you see students, 2 is the common element or the common member in both sets. So here we write E intersection P is equals to 2. Now the diagram is drawn in a similar manner, and we only shade the central part of these circles. So this shading shows the E intersection P, which means that this 2 is a common element in both sets. Now students, this is your home task. Your home task is on page number 14. From the question number 4 to the question number 10. In previous lecture, we are discussing about the union, and you do all the union parts of these questions. In today's lecture, we are discussing about intersection. So students, please complete this exercise with in your home, in your fair copy. And here we are discussing the intersection between them. So you only find the intersection between them. Previously, you find the union between them. Now today's we're discussing about the intersection between them. So you find the intersection between all the sets. Okay, here is another home task. Students, please listen me carefully and take a screenshot of this. Identify and find the union and intersection of overlapping sets. In the previous home task from your book, you identify and find the overlapping sets and also draw the Venn diagrams for them. Okay, that's it, students.